Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Anilji. Good morning. Good morning. Nikun sir, I have sent you a request to join in the stage. Please accept that. I hope I'm clearly audible and visible, guys. Please write yes in the chat.
Yes, you are audible and visible, Anuj.
Great, great. Nikun sir, you can take a minute to settle down, then we are good to go.
Sure, sure.
So, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Wednesday morning session with the expert, Mr. Nikunj Patwa. Today, again, this flow would be the same. We'll start with the market outlook. We have a monthly expiry tomorrow with Chandan Taparia, sir. So, we'll give a quick overview of that, any intraday or CDI trade we have, then we'll move towards stock queries. Nikun, sir, your screen is visible, you're audible, you can turn on your camera, and then we are good to go.
Perfect. My screen is visible, right?
Yes, sir, your screen is visible.
Perfect, perfect. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Anuj. Welcome to the morning session for midweek morning session, as we can say. And rightly said, we have tomorrow, we have monthly expiry of all the NHC indices, that is Nifty, Bank Nifty, Fin Nifty, Mid Cap Select, and Nifty Next 50. So, कल निफ्टी की एक्सपायरी है ऑल द इंडेक्स की एक्सपायरी है निफ्टी हैज सीन stupendous run from 21,750 to 24 350 400 odd levels, almost over to 2,000 2,400 points का sharp up move देखा गया in last 8 to 9 trading sessions, and the higher highs higher low structure is still intact on the daily scale. And आज भी देखे तो 24,400 के आसपास हाई किया है, एंड वहां से थोड़ा सा ऊपर से प्रॉफिट टेकिंग आया है, लेकिन फिलहाल अभी भी वी आर मेंटेनिंग द पॉजिटिव स्टैंड. एंड नीचे में अगर फॉर द वीक पर से और द एक्सपायरी पर से विल से कि 24,100 24,100 150 इमीडिएट सपोर्ट रहेगा निफ्टी में. ऊपर में 24,500 और 24,700 के लेवल्स के लिए. And for the medium term, we could say 23,800, 23,800, which was the previous swing high जो हमने मार्च में 25 मार्च को बनाया था. तो that becomes the immediate support 23,800, and ऊपर में 24,800 and 25,000 are the levels that we are working with. But ये थोड़ा सा medium term per se रहेगा. Purely 1 2 day trading per se, we could say 24,100, 24,000 immediate support. ऊपर में 24,450 500 and 24,700 other levels that we can work with for the week per se. And broader range 23,800 and 24,800, 25,000 other levels, 1,000 points ka range for the medium term. But immediate 24,100, 24,000 is the immediate support for trading, purely trading. अगर dips आता है towards 24,100 yeah 24,150, those can be used to buy, and we could see 24,450 500 on the higher side. These are all the spot levels, and this rally has been fueled by sharp relentless buying by the FIs in the cash market. As we have seen in last 4 to 5 trading sessions, they have bought. They've been a net buyer to the tune of 18 or 1,000 crores in last 5 to 7 days. So, which is why we have seen a sharp run up in the equity market. And also जो global factors थे थोड़े से positive inclination आ रहे हैं with regards to the trade war between trade tariff war between the US and the China, and positive dialogues have been coming out. तो थोड़ा सा एक sentimentally relief दिया है to the global market, which is why we have seen a very sharp up move. And this move should continue, but नीचे में at this juncture the risk reward may not be favored, so which is why हम buy on decline stance का approach लेंगे, wherein we if you see a dip towards 24,150, 24,100, then you can utilize those dips to buy into with immediate support 23,800, and look for 24,450 500 on the higher side. So ये थी निफ्टी की बात. The index and the sector which has been a clear outperformer is the BFSI sector, banking and financial as a whole. And within that, Bank Nifty has led the rally from the front with a sharp up move in the private majors like Kotak Bank, HDFC Bank, and ICICI Bank. These three banks has led the rally, and we have seen a sharp up move in Bank Nifty, wherein niche mein 40-50,000 say we have seen almost a rally of 6 to 7,000 points in last 7-8 trading sessions, with higher lows structure being intact, and थोड़ा सा आज ऊपर से profit taking आया है, but nonetheless नीचे में 50,000 55,500 and 55,250 are the immediate support for the today and for the monthly expiry per se. So 55,500 and 55,250 on the spot level are purely strong support for intraday trade and for 1-2 day trade. ऊपर में 56,000 and 56,250 are the levels that we can work with for the this week and for the monthly expiry per se. And for positionally हम देखें तो एक जो gap up हुआ था 54,500, तो 54,500 54,750 एक support रहेगा, ऊपर में 56,500 and 57,000 are the broader range within 1,500 points. ये हम देख सकते हैं for the medium term, but purely trading per se we could see 55,500 and 55,250 as the immediate support for the day and for the next 1-2 days, and ऊपर में 56,000 are the levels that we are working with for Bank Nifty. The rally has been sharp, तो थोड़ा सा अगर profit taking आता है या consolidate करता है at higher zones, that would be very good for the market, and that would give more strength, and for the next leg of a move it could be much sharper. So थोड़ा सा be mindful at higher levels, but नीचे में support intact है. So buy and dip stance would be a good way of trading in Bank Nifty and Nifty. At this level, thoda sa risk reward is not favorable, which is why I think we could wait for 55,500, 250 on the lower side. There we can see a better risk reward for purely intraday traders in index. So again, I'll repeat, Bank Nifty 55,250, 55,500 are the levels, and for Nifty 24,150, 24,100 are the levels wherein we could use those dips towards those levels to buy into for 24,450 and 500 on the higher side. So these two are the major index, and अगर sector की बात करें तो one sector that has been really doing well is the Nifty reality sector. तो थोड़ा सा हम देखें तो सबसे ज़्यादा hit भी यही sector था, and आज last 5 days में it has seen a sharp up move, and I think the momentum should continue going forward, and this index should see much higher levels. And within this index we have one of the stock which is Phoenix Mills, that is Phoenix Limited, and I think ये एक trade setup है for purely it's a CDI trade wherein we can do a positional trade in Phoenix Mills. As we can see, it has seen with all the correction in the other reality stocks like DLF and Oberoi, Loda, all these corrected price wise, but Phoenix only corrected time wise. So time wise correction था, and अभी 3-4 week का consolidation breakout आया है on the weekly scale. So slow and steadily we could see 1780 and 1800 on the higher side in Phoenix Mill. So a positional trade setup बन रहा है in Phoenix Mill, which can be a CDI idea, wherein we have to buy Phoenix Mill at current market price. ये थोड़ा सा weak 1 week के per se, तो do your position sizing accordingly. So we have to buy at CMP, that is 1695, 97, 1680 or 1695 के बीच में buy कीजिए with a support of 1620, and look for target towards 1800 and 1820 on the higher side. थोड़ा सा slow है, low beta है, तो but it would be a relative safety, and has been relatively outperforming the other reality stocks. तो जहाँ पे margin of safety and एक relative outperformance देखा गया है, तो we can buy the stock with 1620 के support से look for 1800 1820 on the higher side. This is our first CDI idea that we have shared. This is purely this is CDI idea, so एक week का minimum time horizon रहता है. And within the markets, the broader markets have seen decent run up, catch up rally in last 1-2 days, and this catch up rally should continue. And there is one more sector, that is the liquor, that is United Breweries and United Spirits. Yesterday we did share a call on Som Distilleries, which was our 4-week focus. And within that space, there's one more stock. There is United Spirits. This is purely an intraday trade where United Spirits is one stock which is looking good on the daily scale as well as the weekly scale. But this is purely intraday trade when we have to buy at CMP, keeping a support of 1545, look for target towards 1600 on the higher side. So United Spirits is our purely intraday trade. अगर positionally भी ठीक है, but we have shared as an intraday trade. We have flashed it on our terminal as well. So नीचे में 1540 के supports है. Look for 1590 and 1610 on the higher side. So United Spirits are purely intraday trade. Can buy at CMP to 1% का stop है and look for 1.5-2% on the higher side. Purely intraday trade for the day. And Phoenix Mill is our CDI idea, wherein stop is 1620 and look for 1800, 1820 on the higher side. So 2 trades we have shared. And अगर किसी को spread के through play करना है on the index, then I think I would suggest a bull call spread in Bank Nifty when we have seen थोड़ा सा corrective move and अपने support से वापस घूम रहा है. तो 55, 680, 690 चल रहा है spot levels में. So what we can do is we can do a spread of 55, 700 का call buy करके 56,000 का call बेच सकते हैं, wherein the spread would cost roughly 60 to 70 points and your target would be 200 points. So ये bull call कर सकते हैं for today and for the monthly expiry of tomorrow. So 55,700 का call लेंगे and 56,000 का call बेचेंगे. So the net cost of this spread is 65 to 70 points. So that would be your maximum risk. And 300 points का spread है, so your reward is 220 points. So 60 के सामने 60-70 के सामने 200 का reward है for this bull call spread. So एक dip आया है, तो I think buy and dip stance हमारा जो है that should continue. And नीचे में 55,500 strong support है, उसके नीचे 55,250 is the second support for the day and for the monthly expiry, that is tomorrow. So ये थे stocks sector. We have shared one intraday trade, we have shared one CDI idea, और कोई trade intraday समझ में आएगा तो we'll definitely share the same. And index में again we would say buy and dip stance continue रखिए. Don't try to short the market at any point. There are no reversal signs as of now. So be with the trend. The trend is up, so trend is your friend. Go with the flow on the higher side. So I think in the meantime, Anuj, if you have any queries, अगर किसी position कुछ अटकी है या wherein we could help them navigate, then we definitely good for them.
Yes, sir. The first query is ONGC.
Okay. So ONGC again with the market it has rallied, but last 2 दिन से consolidate कर रहा है. तो ऊपर में अगर 250, 255 के ऊपर close आता है, then the rally can get extended towards 265. But as of now एक range में है, नीचे में 240 का support है, ऊपर में 253, 55 का resistance है. अगर 255 के ऊपर निकल जाता है, then we could see a move towards 260, 265 on the higher side.
Bank Nifty call 56,000 at 200 tomorrow expiry.
Okay. 200 पे लिया है, तो काफी हाई प्राइस पे लिया है एक्चुअली. द करंट मार्केट प्राइस इज 120 ऑड, तो आई थिंक 100 का स्टॉप से होल्ड कीजिए. 100 ब्रेक करेगा तो यू शुड एग्जिट.
Your view on Voltas?
So Voltas has not participated in this up move. जो Nifty, Bank Nifty, other indices, even for that matter, few sectors has seen sharp run up, but Voltas has failed to do any up move in this recent up move rally. तो एक कंसोलिडेशन है, नीचे में 1280, 1290 का एक सपोर्ट है, ऊपर में 1350 का रेजिस्टेंस है. तो एक रेंज बाउंड है. अगर 1350 निकलता है ऊपर में, then we could see a move towards 1380 and 1400 on the higher side. बट एक रेंज बाउंड काउंटर है नीचे में 1280 1285 इज द स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट. अगर वो ब्रेक करता है देन अगर आपका लॉन्ग है तो यू शुड एग्जिट टिल इट इज अबाउट 1280. आई थिंक यू शुड कंटिन्यू टू होल्ड ऊपर में 1360 1380 के टारगेट्स के.
Sir, I have bought LT May 3400 call at 74.
3400 call.
Yeah, at 74.
Okay, so I think you bought the next month, which is a bit smarter move, but काफी OTM है, but nonetheless पूरा महीना है तो the time decay won't hurt in your the first couple of weeks. So as of now, LNT एक बुलिश मोमेंटम तो है, नीचे से अच्छा रिकवरी दी है. तो जब तक स्पॉट लेवल में 3250 नहीं ब्रेक करता, आई थिंक यू शुड कंटिन्यू टू होल्ड योर कॉल ऑप्शन. ऊपर में वी कुड सी अनदर 100 पॉइंट 120 पॉइंट्स मूव इन लार्ज एंड टू ग्रुप. तो बाय दैट टाइम आई थिंक योर कॉल वुड बी एट द मनी और स्लाइटली एट द मनी और नियर in the money. So we could see 3400 3420 on the higher side till 3250 is not broken on spot level. You continue to hold your call option.
So your view on HAL?
So HAL is one of the CDI ideas which is open in our system as well. So I think you should continue to hold your position in HAL. नीचे में अगर सपोर्ट की बात करें तो 4250 के सपोर्ट से होल्ड कीजिए. ऊपर में 4400 4420 4450 के टारगेट्स के लिए. तो आई थिंक यू शुड कंटिन्यू टू होल्ड योर लॉन्ग्स. अगर नहीं है पोजीशन तो यू कुड क्रिएट अ फ्रेश पोजीशन, कीप अ स्टॉप ऑफ 4250 एंड लुक फॉर 4450 ऑन द हायर साइड.
So Kolpal bought at 2537.
Okay, so I think your entry has been good. So you should trail your stop loss higher. I think 25. Next stop would be around 2650. So 2650 के trailing stop से hold कीजिए. I think the stock can see 2720 2740 levels on the higher side. So trail your stop loss higher in the money so that you don't lose out on any sharp up move. Trail stop loss रखेंगे तो that would benefit and that will आपको हायर प्रॉफिट्स के लिए इट वुड बी वेरी गुड. तो 2650 के स्टॉप से होल्ड कीजिए बिफोर 2720 2740 ऑन द हायर साइड.
HCL Tech.
So HCL Tech yesterday they had announced their Q4 numbers and they were relatively in line to positive, so which is why the stock has seen a sharp gap up. So as per the gap theory, जब तक ये gap unchallenged रहता है, I think the positive momentum should continue. So till the time 1530, 1540 and 1480, 1490 ये gap area untested रहता है, then the stock can see further up move towards 1620, 1640 on the higher side. So 1540 के support से look for 1620, 1640 on the higher side.
Zomato.
Okay. So I think the name has changed to Eternal. Yeah. So Zomato नीचे से अच्छा up move दिया है and if we see अपने falling trend line को के ऊपर breakout आया है and थोड़ा सा आज consolidate कर रहा है at high levels. If I draw the trend line, तो अभी नीचे में 227 and 230 odd levels is a support for Eternal as we call it now. तो 230 के आसपास आता है then I think 228 230 के आसपास आता है then it's a good re-entry point. अगर वहां आता है तो it's a good buy with a target stop of 220 and look for 245 248 on the higher side. तो अगर corrective move थोड़ा सा dip आता है towards 230 227 is a good buy price for Eternal. 220 के stop से look for 242 245 on the higher side.
Suzlon.
Suzlon has given a breakout and it has retested towards to I think 58 is a very strong 58, 57 is a good support, and Aska candlestick has taken a support from those levels only. So I think 57 के stop से hold कीजिए. Look for 61 on the higher side. 61, 62 is purely trading levels. So 57 के stop से look for 61 on the higher side.
So Maharashtra Bank quantity 5,500 at 51.
Okay. So all these smaller PSU banks has also participated in this up move and नीचे में अच्छा recovery दिया है. तो जब तक अभी 48 and 48.50 becomes very strong support for Maharashtra Bank. तो I think जब तक 48 के नीचे close नहीं आता तब तक you should continue to hold your position. ऊपर में look for target towards 53 and 55 on the higher side. So 48, 48.50 is your support, and 51, 52 and 52.60 is your target.
So Pidilite, can we buy at the current market price?
I think Pidilite, yeah, I think it's the momentum is good. अगर purely trading 1-2 day के swing trading के हिसाब से देख रहे हैं तो I think 3020 के stop से you could buy and look for 3100, 3120 on the higher side. So अच्छा bullish momentum है, bullish flag pattern का continuation pattern है. तो 3020 का support से look for 3100, 3120 on the higher side. It's purely trading 1-2 day swing trade के लिए लेना है तो ले सकते हैं.
Sir, Bank Nifty spread ka stop loss. You can check the pinned message, guys. We have updated there.
Yeah, I think the spread is worth 60 to 70 points. So 60 points is the maximum risk in this strategy. कुछ भी हो जाए, अगर बैंक निफ्टी 5000 पॉइंट गिर भी जाएगा तो भी मैक्स लॉस would be 60 only. So that is your risk in that strategy, and your reward is 200 rupees. So your risk is capped and reward is also capped, which is why we go with the spread, because naked option sometimes even up right होके भी because of theta and theta decay and the VIX which is cooling from 18 odd levels to 15 odd levels. So अगर right होके भी the option may not move as per the spot and the future levels. So which is why spread is a better way of playing this up move. And if you have noticed, हम last जितने भी time से we have been giving bullish calls, it is through spreads only. Be it anyone who's taking the session, I think spread is the best way of playing this up move, because naked call option may not work even if the spot levels moves higher. The call may not have that momentum, and because the time decay as we are nearing the expiry, and the VIX, which is the major factor in the option pricing, तो वो थोड़ा सा cool off हो रहा है, तो the momentum would not build up in the naked buy option. Which is why I play with this spread. I think 56,700 का call लेके 56,000 का call बेचे. This would be the best way to play this upswing.
M&M.
So M&M has seen a sharp move and the momentum should continue. I think 2850 and 2830 is very strong support, and it has traded a swing high as well. So I think ऊपर में 2950 3000 के targets भी देख सकते हैं in M&M. नीचे में 2850 2830 is very strong support for Mahindra and Mahindra.
Sir, Hero Motors call 3900 at 20 tomorrow expiry.
Okay, so Hero Motor 3900 का कॉल है, तो आई थिंक अगर एक कल इनसाइड बार बनाता है ना, आज उसके विद इन दैट रेंज ही ट्रेड कर रहा है, तो नीचे में 3820 ऑन द स्पॉट लेवल. अगर 3820 ब्रेक कर देगा देन यू शुड एग्जिट योर कॉल ऑप्शन. दैट इज व्हाट आई वुड बिलीव. तो एंड ऊपर में अगर 3900 के ऊपर क्रॉस हो जाता है देन यू शुड मेक वेरी गुड मनी इन हीरो मोटर कॉर्प. सो as of now it is trading inside a bar and within that range only. तो नीचे में 3820 is crucial on the spot level. अगर spot level में Hero 3820 break करता है then you should exit your call option in Hero.
So Bajaj Finserv support, please explain. Thanks.
So Bajaj Twins have also led this up move and in this BFSI sector. तो अगर सपोर्ट की बात करें तो जो प्रीवियस ब्रेकआउट था which is at 2020 वहां से the stock has seen another 100 points का move and last एक दो दिन में we have seen थोड़ा सा cool off from higher levels. So the previous support, previous resistance becomes the support in as per the technical setup. So 2025 and 2020 is the support for Bajaj Finserv and ऊपर में ऊपर में we could see 2120 2140 on the higher side. तो अगर ये dip आता है towards 2020 then you should utilize this dip to buy into it and with 1980 की stop से look for 2100 on the higher side.
Sir, GSPL bought at 318.
So आपके प्राइस पे कोट कर रहा है एंड एक रेंज में है बट नीचे में 310 इज 310 एंड 308 इज वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट बट ऊपर में एक हर्डल है 325 327 के आसपास तो रेंज बाउंड है नथिंग ग्रेट बट जब तक 310 नहीं ब्रेक करता है वी कुड सी अ मूव टुवर्ड्स 327 330 ऑन द हायर साइड.
Sir, Spirit Agro.
Spirit Agro.
AGRO. I assume it must be Spirit Aero Systems. They have just written Agro. They've written wrong.
But Spirit Agro is NYSE.
NYSE, right?
I think there would be some typing error.
Sir, you be on Concor.
Okay. So Concor again एक range bound है नीचे में 680 695 is support ऊपर में hurdle है multiple hurdle है towards 718 and 725 जब तक 730 नहीं ऊपर में निकलता है I think this range bound would continue 730 के ऊपर ही एक breakout trade है which could take the stock towards 760 780 but as of now it is within this range 695 का support है 725 730 hurdle.
So guys, that will be all for today's morning session. Don't forget to join our afternoon session today. Thank you everyone. Thank you, Nikul sir.
Thank you. Have a good day.